I'm going for really cozy lighting for this video. What is that? What is that? There was something there. I don't know what it was. It fell. Okay, this is not working. But anyways, I have my little amethyst crystal right now by my bed. This is usually on my shelf over there, but I did a meditation yesterday and it was very powerful. It was a drumming meditation, shamanic drumming meditation. And it was just very special, and it made me realize how in tune I am with my inner child right now and how important that has been for my creativity and for really finding myself. I'm making this video and I'm just gonna upload it, and I've been doing that. And I literally had a YouTube channel when I was, I think, like 8 years old. And actually, this channel is named after that channel, but don't go looking for it. Anyways, that I used to just make videos on my webcam and post them. And it's really cute because I've been doing that lately and I just had that realization. But anyways, in my meditation, it was very clear that my inner child is present and she's doing a lot of work. And I can tell. I have an art account on Instagram. I call it my art account, but I just post anything on there. It's like a way for me to express myself, like this channel. And I what was I gonna say? My train of thoughts. I've been a bit fuzzy today. It is November and the weather is weird, and this is a really hard month for me. I think for everybody, but it's especially hard because of grief related things. That's another topic for another time because I'm going off track. But yeah, I was looking at my account today and I was like, wow, I've been creating so much more in the last year, like really looking at when I started to create the way that I am now and how my style has evolved and what I'm creating and how I'm creating it and all of that. And it's so interesting because it seems like it really started at the start of 2025 this year. And I started my yoga teacher training in October last year, and it went on all the way till June. But for that whole almost year of my life, I was doing this teacher training that was so intense because it didn't only challenge me physically, but also mentally, spiritually, emotionally, all of the above. It really opened me up to be more vulnerable with myself and with others. It opened up the floodgates of emotions for me again that were very pushed back and put behind a wall that I didn't really realize was there. And yeah, it's really interesting to see how that possibly had such a big impact on my creativity and my self-expression, and has me thinking about hobbies and how important it is to invest in yourself and in hobbies and all of that. And this new friend just came into my life, and she really does that and takes the time and invests her money and time to try new things. And I really admire that because I feel like I've just had this mentality of, oh, I'll do it when I have more money or when I'm making more consistent money, because I haven't really been working consistently over the last few years. And I have so much privilege to be able to say that and to be in this position. But I've been mentally struggling a lot in the last few years, and yeah, so it just kind of put me in and out of working for myself and doing things and somehow finding ways to make income. But yeah, that's a story I will share eventually. But yeah, it really made me think like, hey, maybe I feel stuck in this position because maybe I just need to invest in these things and trust that they will get me to create more abundance and money and all of that. Because when I did my teacher training, I had no expectations going in for anything. I just knew that that was what I needed to do next, and I didn't expect it to change me in the way that it did. Like, I knew it would, but I didn't expect it to become this outcome that it is. And it's just really special to see. And the way I'm talking to myself, the way I'm expressing myself, the way I'm acting, all of those things is because I'm it's changing how I see things and how I connect to myself. I don't know if I just repeated myself, but I just mean that I just feel very connected to my inner child, which I think directly connects to creativity. Even if the things you're creating aren't really what your child self would be drawn to, it's still accessing that creativity from your child self and that curiosity. And yeah, I've been having a lot of fun creating. Lately I've been having a lot of fun making notebooks, like collage notebooks, and I'm gonna sell them at a market in December next month. And I'm really excited. I feel like I've had this resurgence in creativity after taking a pause for a while and kind of having my creativity beaten down. And I didn't realize how important it was to me to be creative. And yeah, which is crazy because it's always been a big part of my life, but I didn't realize how connected it is to my root and who I am. And I'm also doing the artist way, which is really random because I just randomly picked it up one day and I was like, I'm gonna start this. And it's just crazy how it's just making me create and do things, and not only create physical things and art, but just sorry, my thing glitched. Create different mindsets and things like that, and perspectives, and yeah. So yeah, also I really want to show it right now, but I don't have it. I bought myself a pink headband to wash my face, and it has a tiara on top, and then matching cuffs for the arms so the water doesn't drip down, at the dollar store for $5. And I saw that and I was like, little me would fucking eat that up. Like, she would love that. And it was like no hesitation. I bought it because it just adds so much whimsy to my day, and it's like one small thing. And yeah, I think it's so important to connect to our inner child because we don't realize how much power they hold. And yeah, anyways, that being said, I'm still experimenting with all of this stuff and how I want to make these videos and on all of that, but I do know that I love talking and sharing and trying to get some type of message out in some way. And my message for today is to do something this week for your inner child, even if that's buying something that they would like or doing something that they would like. I think it's so much easier than we think. And yeah, I'd really love to pair these videos of me talking with vlogs, like what I've been been doing both of those things, but separately. But I have a digital camera that does not catch sound very well, and it's a bit broken, but I've been using it still. And then I have an actual vlog camera that I never use. It's a 4K camera, and right now it's a bit like messed up, the system. I have to go get it fixed. But once that is fixed, I'm really excited for all the things I'm gonna do. I have so many ideas of just things, and I'm finally just doing them because I'm like, I don't have to wait to do these things, or they don't have to be perfect. So I'm just gonna start. And it's really great to get to that place after fighting to be here for so long. And ironically, it took me to stop fighting against myself to get here, and to just accept things, but truly accept them, and talking to myself with compassion and not trying to shame things out of me, and just loving and feeling love. Yeah, and also one more thing, I lied. I saw, actually no, I didn't see. That's not what I was gonna say. I always wanted to do a podcast, and not always, but for a while I've been wanting to. And last year I recorded one with my brother. I had such a great idea for it, and it just like went away because of perfectionism, which is so sad, because now I'd just be like, okay, I'm doing it. But I had a title for it and everything, and I was so excited about it. And I was gonna not interview, but it was just gonna be like conversations with people in my life, and my friends and family, and all of that. And who knows, maybe I'll still do that. But it's just so insane how you can have these ideas and then you stop yourself because of perfectionism, and you're like, well, where's this gonna lead me? What is this gonna do for me? And that's the same thing, like what I was saying about investing in hobbies and classes and whatever it is you want to do. It's the same thing. Like, stop, or not, I'm not gonna tell you to stop, but like, we shouldn't keep waiting for something to get there, you know? I don't know if that makes sense. I feel like my brain is not working. But yeah, it's crazy that we do that, and it's really sad because we stop ourselves from sharing so much beauty with the world. And it's still something I'm learning. I'm still learning to be very vulnerable and share things that I want to share, because I'm like, if it feels right, why not try it and see where it takes me? It doesn't mean it'll lead me down that exact path, but maybe something that I learn in there will help me shape this life that I'm building for myself. And that is seriously the best gift we can give ourselves, is to live this life for ourselves, and not in a selfish way, but to live it for who you truly are and who you truly want to be. And yeah, at the end of the day, we only have love and community and ourselves. And I think all of those things, community and love and your relationships, like those things are seriously the most important things, I think. And those things are not amplified, sorry, but those aspects of our lives can only become better once we truly are living life authentically and for ourselves, and saying no to things we don't want to, saying yes to things that we do, and challenging ourselves, growing, learning, but not pushing ourselves past our limits, not shaming ourselves into changing, finding that balance between softening and I was gonna say hardening, but finding that that in between of I don't know where I'm going with this, but I think you understand. I don't know what to title this video, but it'll come to me like this did. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I can't wait to share some art. Maybe I will. I'll be like, this is what I created this week. That'll be fun. What I created this month or something. See? And I just have to do it. But anyways, maybe I'll look into doing this podcast again, because that would be really fun. I just love having conversations with people, so it would be fun. Anyways, thank you.